What's up, YouTube? We haven't been here in a while because, we had some technical difficulties with, some channels, some people leaving, and a bunch of arguments before. So, we've been gone for about a year. But now we're back. One of our videos surprisingly has like 10,000 views. Don't ask me how that happened. Shit, you guys should know more than I should. But 10,000 views, and glad to see that people were still watching a video of ours while we were gone. We're gonna be putting up more, trying to be all around Final Fantasy, uh, shit, Tales of anything. If we can get one of our members back, World of Warcraft. I know our member Crash, he's gonna be putting up Warhammer, and just lots of different games, including Final Fantasy. So, I guess we're going to start off with Final Fantasy 13 2. This spot is paused on. And, just got this game, and I kind of skipped the first part as of, recording. But I decided to let you guys see the game itself for those who haven't seen it. So you can call this walkthrough, commentary shit, I don't know. Where's the village? Everything out here is completely different. What is this place? I'm going to be completely negative here. Have I died? I kind of like games though that give you a choice on, whether, what choices to choose. Hopefully it has a different ending to the game. I don't know if it has a different ending or not, but I just wish we could kill something. Shit, I just want to kill something. You want to kill something? I want to kill something. That dude, if I'm dead, I may find lightning. So I'm assuming either she's dead or Lightning's dead for this game. Not sure exactly what's going on, like normal Final Fantasy games, they got started a random place in the story. I didn't even really finish Final Fantasy 13, but then again, who did? Half the people out there who say they finished Final Fantasy 13 probably only beat the first two bosses like I did, and then just left the game alone. Wow. We did a lot more with this game. Sorry for about the accident so far. But never really been that great at paying attention to cutscenes. I don't care what type of action it has. I hope this game doesn't have any new summons in it, because fighting those summons in the last game was a total pain in the ass, and you didn't even really know what was happening. Especially with bosses like, Odin, the two motorcycle son of a bitches, what would you call it? Yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about. I have no idea where they were. Shit. Just cutscenes distracting me. Anyway, I have no idea why they were so fucking easy, but they were like the easiest ones there. But she just said Lightning's dead. Oh, I guess Lightning's dead, even though I just saw in the last cutscene. So he might be from a future or alternate dimension, I'm guessing. I don't know, but I was just glad he wasn't using that bow and arrow. I mean, a guy with a bow and arrow is always a bad idea. Like, remember that, was it that blonde kid from the last one? Did he have a bow and arrow? I don't know if he had a bow and arrow or not, but he was horrible.
One more thing.
Best Final Fantasy characters. Always had dual swords like he does. So I'm getting into this battle now. Alright, so I'm kinda glad. Fuck, messed up. It's kinda hard to focus on this type of game and then and then do a commentary at the same time, but I guess that's why not everyone does live commentaries. The battle system's pretty much the same as the last one. I don't really see much of a difference, but I'm glad they didn't insult my intelligence by asking me and telling me how to do every single little thing. Ever play a video game where it's like, do you know how to move? Want to learn how to press the start button? You press the start button by moving your finger. I know that shit! But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I miss the old days. 80s, well, I wasn't really even born in the 80s, but 90s, early 2000s, when games didn't insult your intelligence, telling you when to press a button, how to press a button, every single little button that happens. Tap A for this. Like, well, gee, I think I can learn that myself. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Just as I'm talking about it. At least they gave you the choice whether to skip it or not. But I think I'll be skipping this today. Land. Twin shields. Alright, and this one you got double trouble, slash and burn, misdirection, and twin shields. I think I'm going to go with slash and burn, my old favorite from Final Fantasy 13. I'm going to try to get some other Final Fantasy clips up there, including the old Final Fantasies, including Final Fantasy 10, you know, when the remake comes out. Luckily, they're doing that. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, holy shit, she's dying. And heal. Shit, gotta do it again. But yeah, Final Fantasy, all the old Final Fantasies, whether I have to record on PS3, go out and buy some HD cables, I don't know. I'll do it, just because. But, kind of glad they're remaking Final Fantasy X. That was always one of my old favorites. I don't care about this new South guy, I don't even know him. I hate adding new people. But, Final Fantasy X remake was like one of the best things that's ever happened to a Final Fantasy series. Final Fantasy X had to have been one of the best ones, but I know everyone's favorite, or the crowd favorite, would be Final Fantasy VII. But they were complaining about the fact that they couldn't remake it, and people were saying they were just being cheap. But at the same time, you know, I can kind of see where they're coming from. You have to pay your workers, and you can't exactly just go out giving royalties from your own money, you know, just because the fans want to see the game. Now, I don't know why they couldn't do some type of donation system, or if people really wanted the game that bad, because shit, I don't remember exactly what game it was, but there was some guy who just, I think he made like 50 million with donations for the video game. Shit, I donate to a video game. Every time I see somebody walking down the street, be like, would you donate to, the first thing out of my mouth is no. But you bring up a video game, I donate to it. You donate to it, I donate to it. Shit. Your favorite video game hasn't had a sequel, almost 10 years. 20 years said they were never remaking it. Then all of a sudden they say, drop $50 right here in my hand and we'll completely remake the game. I think I'd actually accidentally drop my pants. That might just be me though. I mean, shit. That would, man, my zip would be scraping me to death. Everything you can imagine, every type of sexual pun without